Yo, what's up, y'all? So we are back in the shop. Yeah, fishing ain't been too hot lately at all, but piecing together some stuff for my Tahitian drumming community out there. Y'all will appreciate this one. We need some stands for our Toere Pitis or for our smaller Toeres. So we're gonna be building an X-frame stand, and y'all are just gonna see me run through the whole process. I gotta build, probably gonna end up doing 2 of them, but I don't know, we'll see. Let's get to it, y'all. Now to start off on this, for my X-frame, I need 4 24-inch legs and then 4 18-inch legs. That's gonna be for my 2 different X-frames. Now on this, y'all, I know I did say it's for Tahitian drums, but keep in mind, if you need this type of stand for anything, I mean, you can hold up whatever, really. So if you need a stand, feel free, use this X-frame. Just cut out some of the fancy drum specific stuff I'm putting in it. So 4 24 inches. After the 4 24 inches, I need 2 18s because one side of the X is going to be shorter than the other. In order to support the frame and keep it from going side to side or getting all kinds of funky, I'm going to put some horizontal braces on here. So in order to do that, I'm going to have 2 on the 24-inch side and then 1 on the 18-inch side. So now I need 4 14-inch. And I've just decided, shooting from the hip, that my second 14-inch brace, I'm going to use 1x2 instead of the longer one. So that should be it for the cutting piece. Now we just to start to assemble this thing. The way that this works is going to be pretty much that's on the inside. So the frame will sit similar to that. And then when we collapse it down, they'll go together. So they pivot here. It's going to be a 1/4 inch by 2 inches bolt straight through with a washer and nut. So now I just got to measure out and drill the hole. Everything's measured out. The great thing that I love about wood projects is that you're able to choose. When you're building it yourself, for example, I want this to be on the outside versus this side. Nothing major, just personal preference. I mean, so for example, this one, I picked the outside because it's fairly flat. That's what you can see. And then on the inside, there's this knot or this split in the wood. That's gonna be on the inside, not showing. So definitely love that about making your own projects. So something else I did on the shorter legs, I actually measured out the spot to drill on each one. No harm, no foul on that. On the longer pieces, I took a shortcut, measured out the one, and for the opposite leg, I'm just going to clamp it together and punch straight through it. So we'll see if this works out. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? We're ready to drill. For these horizontal braces, I'm putting them on the 24-inch side. I'm gonna have one at the bottom and again, one at the bottom and again one closer towards the top. That way, you know, it's X isn't wobbling side to side. And then on the short end, this is a shorter brace because it's gonna be on the inside of the X. That one's gonna be down at the bottom as well. So let me kind of gather my thoughts and figure out how I'm going to secure this while I drill pilot holes and screw it in there.
One eternity later.
It's that easy, y'all. And that is the long side. Now let's put the brace on the short side. And that's the brace on the short side. Now this process, surprise, surprise, is going to look the exact same for the other stand that I'm building. So I'm going to cut y'all off. I'm going to go knock that one out, and then we'll be ready to actually put the frames together. Yeah, so we're about to break these down. First off, let me apologize that I wasn't running the camera during final construction of this, but you see I got 3 of them all made up. Don't worry, you'll get a sound clip here in a little bit of the actual Toere Pitis on them. But for construction, some things I did in the works as far as finishing it up. So you see, I remember I had the braces, bolted them together. That is just a 1/4 inch by 2 inch bolt going through each side with the corresponding nut on there. The washer in the middle between the wood is not absolutely necessary, but if you want to put one in there, great. Measured out how tall I need these to be, and then cut some parachute cord or 550 cord. That keeps it from spreading further, and then, you know, if it spreads, that'll make the X wider and shorter. So definitely need to know how tall you want this. Dropped some mahogany stain on there. And I put these pads on here. These are like non-slip furniture foot pads. Cut them into strips and put them on each portion where the drum is gonna stay. And then one of my favorite parts on here is the ihata pronounced. And all that is I took some of the same wood I used for the X frame with a spade bit, cut a 1.5 inch hole. Got one on each side, and then these are wooden dowels. You can use bamboo, whatever you see fit to put in there. We found that these wooden dowels work the best. If they end up breaking, they're not hard to replace. But yeah, you'll see that in the sound clip. And that's about it. Already got hit up to build a couple and send out to Oregon. Lucky, that's my Dogecoin. Lucky, what are you doing, bro? You're in the shot. Excuse me, bro. So yeah, that's what the final builds look like. Got a couple more coming, and stay tuned for the sound clip. Oh yeah, real quick, one thing I didn't show. Yes, they do extend out to the width of your limit of the 550 cord. However, for storage, this is one of my favorite parts, because we got to be mobile, you know, going to shows, gigs, anything like that, even practice. Yeah, it stores flush on itself. Easy to carry, doesn't take up much space, and then when you need, it extends out. So yeah, back to the sound clip. And that's the build. As you can see, nothing too crazy. The design itself, you can feel free to use it if you need to support or lift up anything else off the ground, but that's how we use it. So this hot Florida summer, yeah, y'all can't even see temperature, but it's hot. Anyway, we just wrapped up practice. I'm gonna get in here, get something to eat. Till next time, y'all. Peace.